Well, it is time to join Sunil Lalla and cameraman Rajnauth Lal on location from the vibrant Divali Nagar. I'm sure they are eager to bring us every thrilling moment at the venue. Good evening, Sunil. What do you have for us today?
Good evening, Sitaram. Namaste. It's night 7 here at the Divali Nagar, and TTC, we continue to bring you all live updates in terms of what's going on at the Divali Nagar. Talking about the Divali Nagar, it's always a hot topic when we come to the Divali Nagar to come on actually the food strip on the Divali Nagar, and something that has been synonymous with the Divali Nagar is pepper roti. And we have with us one of the first people who not invented pepper roti, but to bring pepper roti to the Nagar. We have pepper roti throughout the year, but for some reason the pepper roti always comes to the Nagar, and it's always a hot topic, a hot seller when it comes to that. I'm joined here with the president of the Bluebirds organization, Mr. Andy Haribasad, and Mr. Gautam Maharaj. I understand he is the advisor to the president. We also have the secretary and the full cabinet in the works here as well. So Mr. Maharaj, tell us about Bluebirds, and I understand you all started off when this Nagar actually started off in the 80s.
Yes, definitely. We have been here from the inception. We brought pepper roti. In fact, as you mentioned, that there's always pepper roti all around. Actually, prior to us bringing pepper roti to the Nagar as a commercial item, pepper roti was only in the Matikur night. Pepper roti, the history of it, it has a traditional history. And it is when the food was finished being cooked, on the night before the wedding, the rest of the vegetables that has remained would have been put together, and this roti would have been made. And that is how it is, all of that extra pepper and all that, and it was shared amongst those who cook and other special attendees there. It is that idea that an elder, an uncle in our village, in Bluebirds in Barakpo, came up with and decided that we could bring it to the outside world. And we so did. And Bluebirds is known for one of the tastiest pepper rotis around, and being the first to be in the Divali Nagar 23 years ago. But more important than that is the fact that all of the proceeds go towards charity. We have many children development programs running at Bluebirds. We also house a preschool, we do Ramlila, we do value education classes, character building, extra lessons, all at no cost to our community. And this is where every dollar that you spend at Bluebirds goes towards developing a child, helping a family. All of the workers here are volunteer workers.
So Gautam, tell us about, for our international viewers who may not understand or not know what a pepper roti is. Briefly explain, what is a pepper roti?
A pepper roti is a large dough. In our cases, it is one of the largest dough. In fact, we entered a kitchen jamboree and we got awards for having the largest roti. So in our case, it's a very large dough with a filling inside of it. We have come up with a way to be able to let that dough be a paratha dough. So that is what gives it the extra special taste. It is a paratha dough with the filling being pineapple, potato, and cheese and all of that. Very nice filling inside. And we also have our elders that are handing down to us. So today the younger people are running the Bluebirds, and we have a past secretary, current secretary, and many others handing over to the young people. So that in itself is a process.
One thing I want to ask you quickly, the price of pepper roti, we always talk about it. Every year people say the price too high, the price too high. Tell them why the price is this, and how much is a pepper roti at Bluebird?
A pepper roti slice is going for like about $20–25 now. Actually, that's not very high, taking consideration the ingredients that go into it. Bandania, pineapple, and to pick coconuts and get the coconut chutney, you have to find these tall coconut trees, because the local coconut, grate it, roast it, all of that. So it's a lot of work, it's a lot of love in our case here that goes into it, because as I said, all of the workers are volunteer workers. They get no pay here. For 9 days, almost 50 people come out and give this donation of labor so that we can raise these funds and go back to our children development.
So we have been talking to Bluebirds organization, and just before we leave, I, Sunil Lalla, a journalist producer at TDT News, I would like the public record to show that I have fulfilled my obligation. Seigonie, this is merely basically, it's merely symbolic, because if you actually look under your desk at the moment, there's a pepper roti right there for you. Sunil Lalla, TTT News, Divali Nagar.
And I am pulling this out from my desk, and I can confirm we have a pepper roti in the studio. Thank you very much, Sunil. I'm going to take a quick break and come back.